This is Bud from overhauling.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Riyadh!
Hey guys, we're here in Riyadh Car Show, Global Auto Salon. Things are getting going, a little hectic right now, but we're so excited to have you guys coming to join us. Thanks so much for joining us on this epic journey. This is going to be incredible.
This is Ryan Friedlinghaus, CEO of the world famous West Coast Customs. I'm here at the 2019 Riyadh Auto Show. Stay tuned.
What's up, Vaughn Gittin Jr. here. We are in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, celebrating Riyadh Seasons, inspiring automotive culture and having fun in general. Pumped to be here.
Whoa! All right, here we are in Riyadh 2019, the first inaugural, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be huge. It's going to be big as soon as it gets rolling.
Hey you guys, it's Miles Kovacs and we're at the Global Auto Salon here at Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Hey, hi, welcome to Riyadh. The magnitude of this event is just crazy. This is the pioneering event. You're the pioneers, you're the trailblazers. This is what makes you more special than anybody else who didn't get on the bus. So welcome and have a great time.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Teresa.
We're from LGE-CTS Motorsports. Today we are at the 2019 Global Auto Salon
in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the behind the scenes, or what I would call the making of the Global Auto Salon. We had a great time. I mean, the response, the Saudi people were great. I can't believe the difference in the country. With the new young prince, just the kids are excited. You know, music was blasting out. Everything was going on with the, the drifting, the Formula race guys, the guy Hot Wheel Luke. Man, what a great time. I mean, it was just, like I said, everybody was friendly, and we'll be back.
So for the inaugural event of the Global Auto Salon, I mean, this is a huge show. I mean, I don't think people really understand when they watch the video, like how much square footage, how many vehicles, and just the lifestyle stuff. I mean, monster trucks and concerts and auctions, and I think I walked around and counted like 14 Bugattis. It's like maybe more. I mean, where does that happen? So it's been a really cool event. I think the good thing is it's going to create a swell in this marketplace and create opportunities for our companies to come in the market. There's a lot of law changes that are going into effect with the kingdom, so that's going to actually help a lot of the companies coming from abroad to do business in automotive, because in the past it was illegal to do a lot of the modifications that we want to do or drive the vehicles that we want to drive every day.
We took a meeting about this 6 months ago. I was like, is it really gonna happen? And then bam, here we are. I was here a month ago and they only had one tent up. And then to come here today and see it almost completed is pretty amazing. So it's just great to be a part of like history, really. I look at this as, this is a region that loves cars. There's enough money here to do what they love. We need to be here, so we're here.
So what makes Saudi Arabia unique is the actual laws. So up until this last year, there was a lot of laws that prohibit even shows like this from transpiring. So we've been working on doing dub shows in the region for the last 20 years. But in the past, it was you spend all this money to produce a show, but you could only invite 200 invited guests only. So say if we spent $1 million on the show, we could only invite 200 people, not 200 families, 200 people. So it's just kind of, the laws and restrictions in the region have really prohibited us from doing some business here. But now that it's changing, and this show is a big, it's like, it's going to create a movement going forward of the possibilities in the region, and it's a big marketplace for sure.
We were, invited to come out to this event, and it was like, how can you pass something like this up? It was like such a great opportunity, and really it's like pretty much like everyone in the industry is here. It's cool to be out here with, well, first off, the car community, and it's like, we love doing this. It's really cool because it's a mix of everything. I mean, you're seeing off-road cars, side-by-sides, old school customs, hot rods, muscle cars, and it's just a great, and supercars. That is insane over there. So it's a great mix of everyone coming together under one roof.
Yeah, one of the cool things is we had a 20 by 20 booth with Air Design's 2019 Ford Ranger that we had won a design award on at the SEMA show the year before. And it was really cool because they don't have that Ranger over there, the US one, they have the global one. So all these guys were looking at it, and it was funny because everybody started calling it, is that the Ranger Raptor? And no, it's just the Air Design Ranger. And it was really neat because the show was open from 4 to 12, so you had a lot of kids coming in, and all the little kids, all they wanted to do was sit behind the, the car of the Ranger, and all they wanted to be is cool. And it was really neat because, for them, that was the car that they were so excited to, sit inside and actually play like they were driving it. So actually, Air Design did a really good job with all our parts on it because it was a favorite in our booth with all the kids and the people taking pictures of it. So big shout out for Air Design and the crew for doing a great job. The new young prince in Saudi Arabia, from what everybody's saying, the last 2 years have been tremendous. They've got ladies are driving, they have movie theaters going on. This was actually the first venue that had real music. I mean, I heard everything from Ozzy Osbourne to Post Malone. It was great. One day, the new young prince, he on Twitter just said, it was actually Saturday, opened it up to everybody free. So, I mean, it was like instant. It was like a floodwater, and everybody came. We had a good time, man. Like I said, there were a lot of friendly people. We had no problems. So I was telling everybody that I was there years ago, and don't worry, you're going to have no problems. And I would say the general consensus of everybody there is everybody's going to be back. We're going to be back. It was a great time.
What's up, Vaughn Gittin Jr. here. We are in beautiful Saudi Arabia, Riyadh to be exact, and we're about to do some drifting. Today is opening day. There's some royalty coming to check out some fun that we're having, and so we're just gonna put on a little show, a little sneak preview of the week ahead. And I'm driving this 2017 Ford Mustang RTR-D. This is actually a car that we built in Charlotte for Al Jazeera Ford and the Mahara team out here in Saudi Arabia. They compete with these cars and do very well all over the Middle East and the UAE. So it's basically a pretty simple hot rod. Very similar to our Formula D cars, just a little bit toned down on the motor. It's got about 550 horsepower versus the 1200 that we compete in Formula D. But we're gonna be having fun doing some drifting. We've got an Ultra 4 truck. My man, teammate Lauren Healy, and Nick Nelson has his trophy truck. He's gonna be jumping over us while we're drifting under them. So it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna be fun.
Today we're finishing our setup, but hopefully tomorrow we'll start building 2 cars. So we chose two local fans, a female and a male, and pick their cars to do them here live at the auto show, which is what we do at SEMA every year. So we figured, you know what, if we do it there, let's try to do it here. So we brought the team, we brought the tools, and we're about to get to work.
My name is Musa, and I'm a head designer for West Coast Customs. So we're here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We're doing live builds, just like usual. I had to do a live render for these two cars. These two cars are locals that were here. We're wrapping them, putting some wheels on them. It's gonna look cool. And it's been fun, you know, over here. The city is great, the people are great, and looking forward to like a couple more days of this show.
It's been an interesting journey so far. We're on day 4 of 6 days. So we still have 2 really interesting days left. Right now we're just about done with car number 1, and we're gonna start car number 2. I was hoping to be a little bit further along than we are, but because of the challenges that we had, at the end of the day, this is the first time this has ever been done in this country, so it is a big deal. And I mean, it looks great. I think everybody's cars ended up showing up, all of our tools ended up showing up, and the booth looks great, all my merch is here. So we're gonna think positive. And the next 2 days are gonna be amazing, and we're gonna make a lot of contacts, and hopefully we'll be back next year.
Well, we got to give a big shout out to Peter and John from the Bonner Corporation. Should have known Peter, God, from way back to Super Street days, and plus when he ran SEMA for like, I think 17 years. You know, with that much experience, I knew he was going to make this come true, and I can't believe those guys did, and they did it in that short of time. Those guys pulled it off. It was just unbelievable, and the coolest thing is to be a part of this, you know, what they call like this Global Auto Salon, with it being on the forefront, and to see everything behind the scenes and watch it come together. And you know, we had a great time with the Falcons, the camels, the atmosphere, all the Saudi Arabian food, the culture. God, there's probably 1 million people that would trade my spot to be there, and I just feel so blessed to be on the front of it, because I'm coming back.